Okay, just gonna wait for people to join. See if anyone does join at this point. Oh. Well, no one's on, so. Whew. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I'll see if anyone joins. Pops. Well, no one's on, but I'm gonna start stream anyway. So, what's up, everyone? It's your girl Echo. And I thought I'd have to do a stream like this, but here we are. So, it's come to my attention that we need to talk about a serious topic. How we present ourselves online. Now, I never thought I'd be doing this topic, given how I usually am. But it seems like I'm going to have to do this topic. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would just like to say this doesn't affect all of you, but if there's anyone watching who is slightly triggered by this topic, feel free to either leave or join live. Sub to my channel if you want to. However, but it's been a long time since I've done a live on YouTube. I can understand that. So, for a lot of you who might not remember, I'm Echo. This is what I actually look like IRL. But something's come to my attention recently, and I'm not happy, to be frank. How do I put this politely? Someone I am very good friends with has decided to quit YouTube because of things that are going on, and I'm not going to say who that is for their privacy. But I just want to come on here and say that I am frankly disappointed right now. I am disappointed and I'm angry. Not because of them leaving, but because I'm guessing that person had some things said about them which are frankly not very nice. And I just want to come out and say that to that person, I am sorry that happened to you. And I am sorry. This is how the YouTube community are. But I also want to say to the person who caused them to leave YouTube, I'm not happy at all. Because that person is a very good friend of mine. And I respect them and I trust them 100%. And the fact that it makes me sad that they're not going to be on YouTube anymore. Because I personally like a lot of their content. However, I digress. Look, ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, there are some things that need to be said, must be said. I.e., how we present ourselves online and how we treat others is very important. Because a lot of the time, what you see may not be what you expect. Like for most people who saw my first live and face reveal, they know that this is my real face. And they know this is the real me. But for those of you who don't, might just think I'm a random girl coming out online and telling people who I am. However, I just want to come out here and just say that, frankly, I want to give you all a bit of advice. Presenting yourself online is very important. And it's something that we in Britain take very seriously. Because, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a bit sick at the moment. Sorry again, just a bit sick, guys. A little bit of a cough. But in Britain, how we present ourselves online is very important towards jobs, for instance. Job applications. Because, well, companies want to see how you are online, i.e., if you have a cyberbullied, if you've ever made rude comments, those kinds of things. Basically just things that are not good. And I'm not saying that you have to be some 100% golden angel online, but what you do have to be is respectful. One second, guys. Sorry. Basically, you have to try and be nice online or be a little respectful, because over here, how you are online greatly impacts what kind of job you get. Now, if you're going for a high-paying job, they'll want to see your digital footprint. In Britain, that's basically fine. And anything that's negative in one of those categories can lead to you not getting a job. But yeah, how we present ourselves online is very important to people in Britain. I'm sorry, guys, I'm a little sick at the minute. Just a bit of a cough. Don't worry, I'm not dying. But yeah, how we present ourselves online is very important. And how we look and act online is also very important. Now, I'm not usually the person who's like mean and everything, but come on, guys, you really need to think about what you're saying. because nine you say greatly impacts someone. Really sorry about this, guys. I'm sick at the minute, but like I've got a bit of a cough at the minute, and it's not going away. I'll probably be going to the doctors at some point. But yeah, just excuse the fact that I have a bit of a cough, guys, and I need to stop at random points in the stream. I am okay. It's just Jesus, but Jesus Christ, I don't feel great at the minute. So yeah, but yeah, like I was saying, we really need to think about how we present ourselves online, because this day and age, the online community is ruthless. Like anything you say that's horrible, that's awful, that's cruel, it's seen by everyone. Now think about it. I want you to put yourselves in a typical cyberbully's shoes. You make a mean comment online, you don't think anything about it, you think, oh, it's just harm. And say that comment was something very, very mean. And I want you to think about what all the anger, the sadness, the pain, the misery, the regret of going online and putting themselves out there. Because 9 times out of 10, when someone on here makes a comment like that, that's what the person who receives that comment feels like. And I don't mean to sound rude and everything, but what you do to those people is awful. Like, I don't know how to put this politely without sounding like a bad person, but come on, guys, we really need to think about what we're doing, okay? Like, people on YouTube really need to think about what they're putting out there and what they think is funny. And people in the comments need to think about what they put out as funny, because 9 times out of 10, it's not funny content. Like you wouldn't see a building on fire and start live streaming that because it's good content, would you? No. Because you'd be worried about the people inside. People if mission's lost. And just being an awful person online is one of the worst things you can do. And I'm not saying you have to be perfect, like everyone's flawed in some way. No one's perfect. That's okay. But yeah, even stupid things like, just being a bad person online, it's just oh my god, it's just sad. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have, and frankly, yeah. And frankly, yeah. It's sad, it's mean, it's just awful. And look, man, look, guys, I'm not happy at all. I'm happy to say this, but I'm disappointed, frankly. in the YouTube, not in the YouTube community, but the select few people who have probably made some horrible comments on my friend's live stream and made them feel like they can't be on YouTube. And to this friend, I personally apologize because it's horrible what's happened to you. And frankly, I hope with all my heart that you one day come back to YouTube because you're a good person and your content is amazing. But the person who decided to make those horrible comments about them, I hope you spend every day regretting those words. Because what if one day you go to apply for a job and the person you made comments about is your boss? And they decide that you can't work at their company because of those comments. Everyone here needs to know that their actions will come back to bite them. Look, when I was younger, I was bullied a lot. I wasn't cyberbullied, for instance, but I was in-person bullied, and it really affected me up here. Because even though I didn't act like it affected me, it did. Because frankly, those comments, they were always in the back of my mind, making me think that I wasn't good enough for things. I wasn't worthy of things. And I was just bad at doing things. And I don't know when this world became so conceited that all it takes is one comment online to spiral, for someone to spiral. But yeah, I am not happy, and frankly, I think it's about time we all had a bit of a chat and just talked online. It's not okay. Like, depending on what the people look. I get at the end of the day we're all only human. But a lot of what we say really needs to be thought about online because it makes me sad. Frankly, ladies and gentlemen, it just makes me sad to see people discontinue YouTube channels because of comments and hate. But yeah, if you have any, now we'll move on to something a little more light and fun. I'm guessing a lot of you probably have questions about the Kaiba series, about lore, and, well, what's going on. Kaiba is in production, which is a good thing. And I'm happy to announce that hopefully sometime next year, my first episode will be out. I'm not sure when, but it will be coming out. And yeah, I have a lot of work cut out for me, but I'm going at the best pace I can because producing the Kaiba series takes a lot of like planning, writing, just generally getting everything lined up, screenshots, i.e. I am trying. I'm not sure there will be any voice acting, and if there is, it may be AI generated. But yeah, Kaiba will be a good series. I'm hoping, and I hope everyone enjoys it because it is my first like spin-off Star Wars series. Yeah. Also, TikTok, if anyone would like that. My name is Steelwolf Studios on TikTok. I'll just get up on screen now. On my phone screen now. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Just getting it up on screen. Sorry about the wait, please. Sorry about it, guys. But yeah, oh crap. Correction, my TikTok is actually called Voidmaster. Completely wrong name there. Sorry, it wasn't Steelwolf. It's Voidmaster. Yeah. Oh, sorry, guys. Now try and get it as close. There you go. That is my TikTok channel. If anyone wants to subscribe to me, feel free to add me on TikTok. But yeah, on here I am a bit of a Star Wars nerd. Oh yeah, I am a bit of a Star Wars nerd, and I do a lot of other content. Yeah. Feel free to answer. I'm going to be answering any questions, like if people want to join. One second, guys. Just coming on. But yeah, my content will be out soon, and yeah, if people want to talk about yeah. Now I'm going to the next part of my stream, which I think people are gonna like. My lore for the Vizslers. Oh, this one is gonna be a freaking doozy because I have a lot of Vizsla lore that I need to get through. But yeah, if you want to drop a comment or a question, feel free to. Live comments are on. Okay, so As you know, and ooh, I can't count them all in one hand. So I'll be doing like a little deep dive into each of them. The first off being Riza. Riza is, or was, the Empress of Takodana in this law and AU I'm doing. She, like her males who have elvish qualities, i.e., pointed ears, she was considered one of the most gifted students in the Jedi because she unlocked a way to basically um yeah to basically time travel or timeline jump as I refer to it, and she became one of the first known timeline jumpers on her planet. I haven't really deep dived into how she discovered timeline jumping, but let's just say it will be explained at a later date when I finally get her lore fully down. Things you do need to know about Riza are, though, she is a gifted healer in the Force, and she is a gifted saberist. So those are two things. And she was the only one in her family to ever get an aqua blue saber, considering most of her family were either green, yellow, or blue. Green, yellow, or blue saberists. And she was technically the first in her family to go against the Jedi's no attachment rule, because, like Anakin, she had a secret relationship with her husband Andreas, who also happened to be a Sith apprentice. And, well, the Jedi didn't find out about their relationship until Riza and Andreas passed away. Now, moving on to Andreas, he's one of my first Sith OC. He's one of the first Sith OCs I created where I actually had a cohesive story for Andreas. Andreas is, oh god, I don't know how to put this politely, but he's one of the most sarcastic Sith students I have ever created. What I'm going to say is his sarcasm is legendary, almost to the point where he's rivaling Nyx. He was the first ever Sith to maybe like they go against his master. Hey, Motion, what's up? How you doing? Just going over some lore for the Vistlers. But yeah, like I'm saying, Andreas is kind of one of my more sarcastic characters. When I do more lore episodes on him and Riza, you'll see how bad he is, because he and Nyx may be comparable. In fact, he might be worse than Nyx. I'm not sure yet. Oh god. Now, I'm also going to also say this. They just say this. as a bit of a warning towards everyone. Andreas does pass a lot of his sarcasm down to his son, i.e., Ventar's brother Xander. And I have a feeling there might be more questions later on in lore about them, about the two children, Ventar and Xander. To put it simply, Xander is possibly one of the most goofy characters I've created. Let's just say he's meant to be a hero of the clone. He was meant to be a hero of the Clone Wars, like Anakin, but he ended up unintentionally betraying the Republic. That I'm not going to say how because it's going to be a surprise. And he basically ended up dying on Geonosis. Let's see. Oh god. With Andreas, Xander was more prone to using the dark side because of his father's influence. But as Xander got older, he stepped away from that, later going on to train with the Jedi and his younger sister Ventar. But as he was training, his master did notice that Xander's dark side power was a lot stronger than his light side, i.e., he could use he unintentionally force choked another Padawan by accident. He unintentionally learned how to use Force Lightning. But yeah, he was slowly turning into a Sith, and he did realize that further down the line, which then caused him to sign up for the Clone Wars and fight for the Republic. However, his younger sister Ventar took a whole different route. She was one of the first in her family to ever wield two white lightsabers, without purifying crystal. To counterbalance Xander when I first created her, she was meant to be a sort of light side counterpart to him. But over time, she kind of just developed on her own. Ventar is a very caring person. She has a very strong sense of justice, and that led her to train to be a senator. Through which she ended up meeting the Mandalorian Tar Vizsla. Yeah. This is kind of where the timeline gets a little hazy. But basically, she and Tar ended up getting together. Yeah, I don't know how that worked, considering the age difference between them. Yeah. Then Tar and Ventar ended up having three sons, Gabriel, Michael, and Arthur. Gabriel is the oldest of all of the Vizsla sons. He's a strong leader. He naturally took after his mother in the sense of leadership, strong leader, confident, not afraid to fight for what he thinks is right. He's also very overprotective of his brothers and his younger sisters, as you'll see later on. But during the reign of the Empire, he did do some things that were messed up. One second, ladies and gents. And Gabriel did become an inquisitor because of the Empire's methods, which made him kind of more cruel, more cynical, and more cold to the world, and basically more jaded because of how he was trained. Then we move on to Michael. Michael was considered to be the sort of peacekeeper between Gabriel and Arthur, because he didn't really stick on one side. He kept himself equal to them. But over time, we will see his character develop more. And he is the first Star Wars character I created who is LGBT. He does have a husband, and they do have an adopted child. And we'll see how his family arc develops with his family. And now we get on to my favourite, one of the Vizsla brothers, Arthur, the psychopath, as I call him. Arthur was meant to be, how do I put this? He is considered the nicest of the three Vizsla brothers, during their time as inquisitors. However, Arthur is one of the more brutal enforcers of the Empire. Kind of, if you want to put it in perspective how brutal he is, if you want to put it into perspective how brutal Arthur is, he is probably on the same level as the ninth sister. Very brutal, very in your face, very very cold towards most people. And due to his time in the Empire and the isolation, he has slowly lost his sane self. Sorry about that. But the thing with Arthur is he is considered to be one of the main interrogation enforcers, because he has a special ability that can essentially force people to reveal information via him using something such as force choke or force lightning. He is also one of the inquisitors who does tend to stay away from mainstream fights. However, like second sister Trilla, he does like to collect trophies from his victims, so to say. This may be like lightsabers from Jedi. Like lightsabers from Jedi. Like things from Rebel enemies. Yeah. Then we get on to Nyx and Skylar, the two younger sisters. Nyx is going to be a bit of a deep dive. Nyx is a bit of a deep dive because her lore is kind of all over the place. Where do I begin for Nyx? Okay. Nyx is one of the fourth Vista children the fourth Vista child I created. She is very sarcastic, very out there. She's basically not afraid to like stick her opinion where it shouldn't be. Her lightsabers are powered by 2 splintered pieces of the Darksaber's crystal, hence her being the only Jedi in the Jedi Order to have 2 black lightsabers. Now, Nyx, despite all of her lovable qualities, she is not afraid to stand up for what she believes is right. She's not afraid to basically stick her nose where it doesn't belong. She has a strong sense of justice towards causes such as the Jedi Order and the Rebel Alliance. And despite her history, i.e. her meeting with a Sith Lord called Darth Venomara and becoming bonded to her, she basically, how to put this politely, she basically ends up breaking the laws of the dark side by fluctuating between being a Jedi and being a Sith a lot. And honestly, frankly, I love her sarcastic nature because, oh my god, we do need more character development for her, but come on, she's just funny as hell. And Skylar, on the other aspect, is a girl who's just yeah, I could see her being a great Jedi, but the amount of times she's stayed in the dark side is quite a few. She does give off the great Jedi vibe, but that's kind of counterbalanced by the fact that she's also part Night Sister. So yeah. I know for a fact that Skylar is a confirmed Jedi. I.e., she's just herself. She's just Sky, but Nyx is sort of going to be either a dark Jedi or a grey. I'm not sure yet. Nyx is, compared to Skylar, Nyx is more rough around the edges, I guess. Then if we move on to Skylar, she is she's kind, she's sweet, she's everything a Jedi should be. Yeah, she forces her ally. She's basically a textbook Jedi. Wants to keep the peace, wants to fight for justice, wants all those good things. And now we go into my one of my favorite characters, Noah Finn Chill, aka Nyx's partner. Noah is a defective clone. So he aged the normal rate. So when he and Nyx meet, they are actually the same age. I.e., they're in the when they first meet, they are both in the 17 to 20 age range. And no, she did not know about him technically being undead. But they do find out later on that he is technically undead. Like I forgot how I said he was undead. I think it was something to do with a Night Sister reanimating him or something. But yeah, Noah is very typical clone, very like has to protect the Republic, that sort of thing. He has no memory of Order 66. Like, he has no memory of Order 66, but he does remember like fighting on Geonosis, for instance, and he does remember certain things of the Clone Wars, but he doesn't remember a lot. I.e., Order 66 is a blank for him. He's a sweet guy, like general all-round good guy. However, he can be very overprotective of Nyx and his children because, well, they're his kids. But he is trying to like rein that in more. Now, getting on to the kids, I don't know whether to start with Neo first or Lily because, oh my god. I guess I'm going to have to start with. Okay. Guess I'm starting with Lily. So, alright. Okay. Lilith is the most overpowered character I created. Like, when I say she is overpowered, I mean she is beyond what an older should be. 1 second, guys. I'm okay. A little sick, but like I'm okay. So Lily is the reincarnation of the daughter. She quite literally has a lot of the daughter's personality in her. Like she's like very like light side oriented. Right, 1 second. Oh damn it. Sorry again, I'm a bit sick, guys. But yeah, she is very family or she's very powerful. Like to the point where she is sorry. Don't emotion I will. I've just got a bit of a cough at the moment. Oh, forgive me, forgive us just casually dying on the stream. Yeah, I'm just casually dying, don't worry about me. But yeah. Right. I don't know why I made Lily so overpowered, but I did. Because she well frankly, let's just face it. I kinda just wanted to make an OP character. And I was gonna be one of my side characters. But ended up being Lily instead. Oh god, where do I even begin with this one? Right. Lily does have a speech disability that limits how many words she can say and how clearly she says them. So she has to communicate through sign language, through writing, perhaps maybe it's even a little talking through her mother and father teaching her. But over time, we will see her character like fully develop and her speech slowly get better. She is technically Neo and Ozzy's little sister, so they're overprotective of her like 90% of the time. If I'm honest, she is the sweetest. She is the most powerful of the Vista family, Vistas. How else to put this? And yeah, that's all I can really say about her. Yeah, I think that's what she has. I think that's what she has, but like I'm not totally sure it's what she has. Okay. And now we want to Neo and Ozzy. Alright. Neo is Ozzy's twin sister. And they both are very protective over Lily, like to the point that Ozzy will threaten any boy within a 5-mile radius of his sister. That's how protective he is. Let's just say, with Ozzy, he is definitely taking after his father, i.e., wanting to learn how to be a clone, like how to be a soldier, that sort of thing. However, unlike his father, he I can't believe I'm admitting this. He's going through a bit of a long hair phase. Yeah, I think that's why. I think that is what she had. She does have that motion. I'm not too sure yet, but I think that is what she will have. Like I'm saying with Ozzy, he is going through a bit of his long hair phase. Currently, kind of a bit of a, dare I say it, emo phase. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm just casually dying on stream. Don't mind me. But yeah, Ozzy's going through his a bit of an emo phase, whilst also trying to be a Jedi and a soldier at the same time. He's very balanced between, very like on the scales about what he wants to be. He wants to be a soldier like his dad, but he's also learning the Jedi ways. Sorry again, I'm literally dying on this stream. Very professional look. Am I right? But yeah, he's learning the Jedi ways, and he's also balancing being a soldier at the same time. So that's kind of messing with him a little. And Neo, on the flip side, is learning to be a Jedi whilst also learning the Night Sister ways through Nyx, her mother. There might be a little Sith Neo later on. I'm not sure when, but that is confirmed. That will be confirmed at some point. and there may or may not be another character coming into the show, into what I create from a different series. So that one will be fun. Anyway, I'm gonna probably. Trust me, motion. It's gonna be good. It. Trust me, motion. There is gonna be a little Sith Neo here and there. There might also be a Zelda reference to when she becomes a Sith. All I'm gonna say is, if you've played Ocarina of Time and you've made it to the Water Temple, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, but so Sith Neo may be in the works. If I'm not sure whether to make Lily well, Lily's definitely not going to be a Darksider. She's on the Jedi side. But finally, I want to move on to another series I'm creating, which is about another character of mine, Serenity Shan, i.e. the clone of Bastilla Shan. She is definitely going to be making an appearance in my main Kaiba series. Not sure when, but she will be. And all I'm going to say is, for her, there may be references to her being the new Darth Revan. So that is going to be fun. That'll be fun. And we may see a little team up between That's true. Wait, 5 seconds of Warriors passed. Oh, there goes James again. But yeah. There might be some Serenity coming in. And before you ask, there are definitely links. She is well, yes, okay. With Serenity, there may or may not be some Sith Serenity and Sith Neo. Oh god, I swear to god, I'm literally doing a James and I'm dying every 5 seconds. And yes, I do. And yes, I just said that because I'm coughing so much. So yeah, feel free to make fun of me for that. But yeah, I just want to do a quick talk and everything, just get everything out there. But there are definitely going to be some Serenity scenes, and there are going to be some possible Sith Neo scenes. But yeah, I'm going to end stream now. So yeah, may the force be with you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.